Do you often feel bloated, tired, or have that annoying discomfort after eating? Maybe you've convinced yourself it's normal, just the result of a busy day or a heavier meal. But what if I told you these aren't minor inconveniences, but a cry for help from your gut? Ignoring what your body is trying to tell you now could open the door to much bigger problems later. In this video, we'll decode the silent warning signs your gut is sending and understand what they really mean before it's too late. Stay with me, because the answer to your low energy, skin problems, and even mood swings might be where you least expect it. Let's be honest, you're not alone in this. Many people feel the same way. That bloating that never seems to go away. That constant tiredness no coffee can fix, and the frustration of not knowing what's really happening inside the body. We often learn to live with these things, thinking it's just part of life. But your body is wiser than that. When something feels off, it's not just being difficult, it's trying to talk to you. And today, we're going to learn how to listen to what your gut is saying. To understand the signs, we first need to peek inside at what's happening when things go off track. Think of your gut lining as a super intelligent security barrier with a very fine mesh. In a healthy gut, this barrier is selective. It lets nutrients, vitamins, and minerals pass into your bloodstream but blocks toxins, undigested food particles, and harmful bacteria. Now imagine that this barrier starts to get damaged. Chronic stress, a diet high in processed foods, certain medications, and even alcohol can create tiny holes in that mesh. Scientists refer to this phenomenon as increased intestinal permeability, often called leaky gut. While it's still debated in some contexts, it's well documented in conditions like celiac disease and inflammatory bowel disorders. When this barrier becomes more permeable, substances that should be eliminated can leak into your bloodstream. Your immune system, sensing these invaders, goes into full defense mode, creating a low-grade chronic inflammation throughout the body. At the same time, another issue unfolds. Dysbiosis, an imbalance in your gut bacteria. Think of your microbiome as a garden. The good bacteria are the flowers. They help you digest food and produce essential vitamins. The bad bacteria are the weeds. In a gut under stress, the weeds take over, fermenting food poorly, creating excess gas and releasing toxins. It's this combination, a damaged barrier and a disrupted microbiome, that we can call a gut in crisis. And this internal storm shows up on the outside through clear warning signs. Sign 1. Bloating, gas, and constant abdominal discomfort. This is perhaps the most common and most ignored sign. That feeling your belly might burst, even after small meals or having to loosen your waistband by the end of the day, is not normal. Bloating and excessive gas are often the result of dysbiosis, an overgrowth of the bad bacteria that ferment carbs inefficiently, producing too much gas. Pain and cramps often follow, signaling inflammation and irritation inside your gut. Sign 2. Chronic fatigue and unexplained exhaustion. You sleep 8 hours but still wake up feeling run over? You crash by mid-afternoon and rely on coffee to keep going? The root of that exhaustion might lie in your gut. When your intestines are inflamed, nutrient absorption, especially of energy-critical elements like iron and vitamin B12, can drop significantly. Research also shows a strong link between gut microbiota and chronic fatigue syndrome. An unbalanced gut can drive systemic inflammation that drains your energy day after day. Sign 3. Skin problems, acne, eczema, or rosacea. They say your skin mirrors your gut. And it's true. When the gut becomes inflamed, inflammatory compounds can leak into the bloodstream. Your body, trying to eliminate them, often uses the skin as a detox route. That overload may appear as adult acne, eczema, psoriasis, or rosacea. If you've tried every cream on the market without success, the real cause might be inside, not outside. Before we continue, if your health truly matters to you, do the full combo right now. Subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. And if this content is helping you understand your body better, leave a like. Our mission is to help, but we also need your support to reach more people who need it. Sign 4. Mood swings, anxiety, and brain fog. Do you feel irritable, anxious, or down for no reason? Struggling to focus like your mind is foggy? This is a classic symptom of the gut-brain connection. Your gut is often called your second brain for a reason. It produces most of your serotonin, the so-called happiness molecule, though this serotonin acts mainly within the gut itself. Still, gut inflammation and microbiota imbalances affect neurotransmitters and brain chemistry. Studies link poor gut health to anxiety, brain fog, and even depression. Sign 5: headaches and joint pain. Inflammation that begins in the gut doesn't stay there. The same inflammatory molecules can travel through your bloodstream, triggering pain and stiffness in your joints. They can also cause recurrent headaches or even migraines. If you've been dealing with chronic pain without an obvious cause, your gut may be part of the puzzle. Sign 6: new food sensitivities. Have you noticed that foods you used to tolerate, like bread, dairy, or certain veggies, now make you feel bloated or sick? This may indicate a reactive gut. When the intestinal lining is inflamed, tolerance to foods can decrease. Your immune system becomes more sensitive, reacting to harmless food particles as if they were threats, leading to discomfort every time you eat them. Okay, you might be recognizing several of these signs. It can sound overwhelming, but your body is remarkably resilient. Calming this crisis is absolutely possible. The solution isn't a radical diet, but a mindful strategy. Remove what harms and add what heals. Step 1. Put out the fire, remove the triggers. Stop fueling inflammation. For a while, try cutting back on the main irritants. Processed foods, loaded with sugar, bad fats, and additives, they feed the harmful bacteria. Sugar and artificial sweeteners. Sugar fuels the worst microbes, and artificial ones disrupt your microbiome. Alcohol, it irritates the gut lining and worsens dysbiosis. Gluten and dairy, with caution. For sensitive people, these proteins can worsen inflammation. Removing them for 3 to 4 weeks, ideally with professional guidance, can give your gut the rest it needs. Step 2. Rebuild the garden. Add healing nutrients. After calming the inflammation, it's time to nourish your gut back to balance. Fiber from varied vegetables. They're the favorite food of good bacteria. Eat the rainbow. Leafy greens, onions, garlic, broccoli, colorful veggies. Fermented foods. Yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut. Natural probiotics that help repopulate the good guys. Healthy fats. Avocados, olive oil, and omega-3 rich fish like salmon fight inflammation naturally. Bone broth, full of collagen and amino acids like glutamine, the building blocks that repair the gut lining. Step 3. Support the gut-brain axis. Stress is the silent destroyer of gut health. Practices like meditation, deep breathing, or simply spending time in nature help regulate the nervous system and calm both your mind and your digestion. And don't forget sleep. That's when your body does most of its repair work. Remember this, your body isn't failing you. It's communicating with you. That bloating, fatigue, or anxiety are not punishments. They're messages. Your gut is asking for help. Listening to it is the first step toward more energy, mental clarity, and peace. These signs are common, but they should never be considered normal. If you've been experiencing several of these symptoms consistently, the most responsible step is to consult a health professional, a doctor or nutritionist who can help you investigate deeper and create a personalized plan. No video replaces a real consultation. And if this content helped you understand your body a little better and gave you hope, then my mission is fulfilled. To keep learning how to decode your body's language, subscribe and turn on notifications. And please, share this video with someone who might need it. You never know who's struggling in silence. Your small action could be the light someone else needs.